Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd. So today's video is going to be a repost from last year. It's a video I posted for Thanksgiving. It is cornbread dressing. So I hope you enjoy. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to be boiling 6 chicken thighs, and I've added 3 chicken bouillon cubes, a tablespoon of your favorite Cajun seasoning, and once that's done, then we're going to debone the chicken. So we're going to also need to make 6 boxes of cornbread. I use Jiffy Mix because I love the sweet flavor. If you don't like Jiffy Mix, you can use whichever brand you like. So once the chicken is done and we've got it deboned, then we'll start mixing some things together. So we'll be right back. So while our chicken is boiling, we are going to heat up a half a stick of butter in a saucepan, and we're going to add 1 large onion, 1 large bell pepper, and roughly 3 to 4 celery sticks, which we will cook down till tender. So let me work on this, and then we'll be back shortly, start mixing stuff up. Alright, so everything's done. Our boiled chicken we have already deboned. Our vegetables have been sauteed and tender. So now we're going to get to mixing things. So we will be using our hands, make sure that your hands are clean, because you don't want something that's on your hand to get into the food, and you know, it's just best. So we've got our cornbread here, which we're going to break up. And it doesn't have to be totally crumbly, because once you start adding in different liquids, this will all blend together nicely. And this recipe is for a full-sized tub, which is going to be one of those aluminum pans, and you can always, cut the recipe in half as needed. Alright, so we've got that broken up. Get this out of the way. Then we are going to add in our 2 cans of chicken broth. I used a low sodium. We are going to add in 1 can of cream of chicken soup. And we're going to give that a mix. And as you can see, it's all starting to come together. Then we are going to add our sauteed onion, bell pepper, and celery. All right, now we're going to add in our chicken. So Move this out of the way. We're going to do a rough chop on our chicken. And like I said, this is 6 thighs. Bowl out of the way. Perfect. All right, let's get this out of the way. Get my hands washed. Got me a little towel, which I've got a little bit of bleach water in my sink. Wipe that down. All right. Now we're gonna give this a mix. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna need to add a little bit more liquid to it. So I've got my chicken broth left over from when I boiled the chicken. So we're going to take some of this and you do want it to be a little soupy, because what will happen is the cornbread will absorb a lot of the liquid. So I've added 2 ladles of the broth from when we boiled our chicken. All right, so we may need just one more. All right, perfect. Now we are going to add in some black pepper, probably about a half a teaspoon to start. Same thing with the garlic powder, about a half a teaspoon there. And then about 1 teaspoon of poultry seasoning. I'm going to give that a mix. Spoon, get a little taste, make sure we got everything we need. And we have to add some more. You always season it to taste. Use a little bit of salt. So we'll put a couple of pinches of salt. now I'm going to slice up 2 green onions. I'm sorry, 1 green onion. Get this out of the way. You don't want to put too much green onions because it can be overpowering. There. Add that in. Stir. Perfect. So now we need to put these in the baking dish. Now this can be frozen to use at a later date, which is why I made a large, made the full batch. So you're gonna put this in here, level it out. Then we are gonna put some butter on top. Oh, well, let's go ahead and just finish off this half a stick of butter. So this will go into the oven at 350 until the butter is melted and you've got a nice golden crust, which can be, I believe it's about an hour or so. So let's get this in the oven and then we'll be back once everything's done. All right, so it's been going for about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. And as you can see, it's all cooked and looking delicious. So now the only thing to do is plate up and eat. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And remember, like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, enjoy.